Hi everyone. I'm going to try something different. I am going to walk through, instead of going through the training, which is spelled out in your textbook and then in the instructions, I'm going to go through the first problem solve homework for chapter 5. So I'm going to start by actually downloading the information. So I am actually in my IT lab and I'm going to download. I usually download all the files at once. It makes it a zipped file. Close, click on it. If it is zipped, so I have to extract them before I can use them. They're now extracted. I can see that because I no longer see that extract all button. I'm going to open up the grader file, and this is my instructions, and then I'm going to just minimize that for a second, and then I'm going to open up the Excel file. I'm going to enable the content. Then I'm going to put these side by side. Okay, I got a lot of stuff up here. Alright, so let's minimize that, minimize that, minimize that, minimize, minimize, minimize. Oops, I minimized the wrong thing, so where's my word? Okay. Okay, so over here I have my instructions, and then over here I have my start file. So create a new table with the following attributes. So I'm going to go up here to create a table in Design View, and I'm going to start building what it says to here. So the first field is called Event Item. If I can type, Event Item ID. It's an auto number. Event ID, that's a number. Client ID, that's a number. Decor ID, number. And theme, short text. So I have completed this step here. Add the following descriptions to each of the fields. First of all, I'm going to come here and make that the primary key. And then I'm going to just go like this. Control C, paste it. Control C, paste it. That way I don't have to type it, and it's exactly as the instructions say. So it should not count it wrong for you. So I just did a copy paste. I'm now going to save this as TBL event items. Okay, so I've got that box done. So now I'm going to move down to this one. So let me just read through this. Create the following field properties in the table events table. So event item ID field. Under the field properties, add the following custom format. Item 0. So in the field properties for event item ID format, I'm going to do item 0. So item is in quotes and then the number 0. So that will make that have the word item in front of all the auto numbered. Okay. Ensure that new value field is set to increment, and it is, so I can check those off. Event ID field, so I'm going to go there. Create a lookup field by changing the data type to lookup wizard. So for here I'm going to come to data type, click the down arrow, go to lookup wizard. I'm starting the lookup wizard, which is really going to help me build this lookup, which is right down here in the field properties. So there's two things you want to look here is, are you looking up the values in another table, or are you supplying them in a list? For this particular one, we're looking up fields in another table. So it says select your data from the existing table events table. So I want to look up values from another table. So that's what I want. I'm going to click next. I pick which one. So table events, next. Select event ID, event name, and event date. So those are the three fields. Click next. Sort in descending order by event date. So click event date, descending. Next. Hide the key column. It's already checked. See, so here's the key column. I want to make sure that's checked. Next. And then enable data, restrict deletes. Finish, save. So I'm not done with this one. I'm going to say under field properties, enter event as the caption. So I want to show you, oh wait, under field properties, change required to yes. So I'm just going to double click on it. It changes the no to a yes. So I want to show you what you did here. If you click over to this in the field properties to look up, this select statement is what that wizard just did for you. So using the wizard is so much easier than hand creating the lookup. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick save. And then I'm going to move on. So if I click here and I move down, continue creating the following field properties in this table. So client ID. So I'm going to move down here, create a lookup field by changing the data type to lookup wizard. So I go to data type, lookup wizard. Select your data from the existing table clients. So I know when I'm looking at another table, I use this first one. I find clients. The fields that I want are client ID, last name, first name. Next, sort in ascending order by last name and then by first name. Next, I want to make sure that the key column is hidden. Next, I want to enable data integrity, restrict deletes, finish, save, and we're good. All right, decor field. So I think this one's a little bit different. So it's going to be the same thing. We're going to go to a lookup wizard, but on this one it says select your data. Oh no, this is the same. Table decorations. So we're going to go here, table decorations. So hopefully you're getting the idea of how to do these lookups. We're going to select decor ID, decor item, and color. Next, sort in ascending order by decor item. I need to pop. Okay, so decor item, and then, oh no, sorry, first by decor ID, and then by item. Oh no, I got lost here. Sort in this by, okay, decor item, and then color. Right there. Sort in ascending order by decor item and color. Next, key column is there. Next, enable, finish, yes, yes. Okay, under field properties, the caption is going to be item, item, and field properties required. Double click on that, changes to yes. I'm going to do a save here and continue with this one. Okay, so now this one is different. So I'm going to finish this up and then I'll stop and go to the next movie with this step 6. So on this one for theme, we're going to do a lookup wizard, but this time we're going to type in the values, right? So I'm not looking up in another table. I'm just going to actually provide them. So I click that button. And then it brings me this column, so I'm just going to type what it asks me to type. So professional, simple, I'm just using my down arrow key, themed, and luxurious. Okay. Next, limit to list. That means you can only put in one of these 4 things. You can't add anything new. Finish. So that one is a little bit different. We're going to change the field size to 12 and we're going to save it. I'm going to stop the movie here at step 5 and I'll pick up on the next movie working on putting some data in. All right guys, thank you. I hope this works out for you.